Now, pawpaws have seasons, just like apples and peaches. There are early season varieties and there are late season varieties. And the seasonal windows of each cultivar are only just being mapped. It varies also throughout where they're grown, from Kentucky to Massachusetts, which is where I am. A cultivar that may ripen early in Kentucky may not ripen early up here. So this video I'm going to recommend a few of the shorter season cultivars that I know will do well in Massachusetts. The first of those is sitting right here next to me, and this is Maria's Joy. This is a Jerry Lehman cultivar. It has a big, plump, round fruit. They have a little bit more of that bubblegum tone, very tropical, very rich. It is a cultivar well worth planting. It is vigorous for a pawpaw, and it comes into bearing early in its life. This one took about 4 years from a small stick about this big. So Maria's Joy is the first cultivar I will recommend for northern climates. Now, Naomi's Delicious is another cultivar that is recently becoming more widely available. This cultivar comes from Kentucky. It is one of the first to ripen in our orchard. I would put it on par with Maria's Joy as early to mid-season. And the cool thing about this cultivar is that when the fruit ripen, they have a yellow color break, which means the fruit becomes visibly more yellow, and that allows people to know precisely when the fruit is ripe, as opposed to other cultivars which are not as forthcoming with their ripeness. You have to feel for ripeness. So this is Naomi's Delicious. This is the next cultivar I recommend for northern climates. Now, the third cultivar I will recommend is Prima 1216. Prima 1216 is an Italian cultivar. It was bred in Italy from a selection of Corwin Davis seed sometime a few decades ago. This cultivar is listed as long season by a few catalogs. However, it has been my experience that it is among the first 2 or 3 cultivars to ripen here in the north, in Massachusetts. So I will throw my hat in the ring for Prima 1216 as being another worthy short season cultivar. So one of the next cultivars I'll recommend for shorter seasons is a Jerry Lehman cultivar called VE21. VE stands for Valley East, not very early. However, it is very early for a pawpaw. It's mid-September to late September, which makes it ideal for growing in northerly climates. This cultivar is not widely available, but if you can find it, it is a worthy addition to your short season climate garden. The last pawpaw I will recommend is a Peterson variety known as Allegheny. This is the shortest season of the Peterson varieties. The fruit is a little smaller than usual and is prone to overbearing, so I thin them. But the fruit it does make is among the tastiest of all the cultivars that I've tried. People who try Allegheny love the flavor, and that's why he released it, because it has a beautiful flavor. This is a short season variety that ripens mid-September to late September here in Massachusetts, and for this reason I will recommend it for colder climates. There are a couple shorter season varieties that I'm still waiting to come into bearing. One of them is Summer Delight. This is a hybrid of Overlease and Sunflower, which produced offspring that is one of the shortest season varieties currently known. It ripens fruit toward the end of July in Kentucky. How it performs here in Massachusetts is yet to be known, but we can safely say it will be one of the earlier varieties. Another cultivar that is a selection from the wilds of Iowa is Halvin. This is one that has yet to come into bearing. However, I have heard many reports of its earliness, and I'm looking forward to tasting the fruit.